Now, it must be a day ending in Y. The Albanese government's renewable energy agenda had another major reality check today with the cancellation of the country's biggest green hydrogen project. The lead developer confirmed that it pulled out of the $12.5 billion Central Queensland hydrogen project over the weekend, which all but guarantees it's dead. With me now is the Australian's environment editor, Lloyd. I mean, Graham, all this talk of green hydrogen, even a couple of months ago, the Prime Minister was still talking it up, how we were the envy of the world. Have we actually got a single one of these projects up?
Well, good evening, Caleb. The short answer is no, nothing past a real bench scale testing. Same story around the rest of the world, and out of a $100 billion pipeline of projects that were going to make us a renewable energy superpower, none of them have actually taken flight. So it's a big reality check for hydrogen, and the failure of this project, which is the largest in the country, is very illustrative. It was really going to supply the industrial city of Gladstone with renewable hydrogen to keep the industry going. Now, that's obviously not going to happen. So that raises some very awkward questions about the future of aluminium smelting and other things in that district.
Well, I mean, it's all over now, baby blue, but when does the government admit it?
Well, certainly they're slow to call it off. The change here has come about because of the election of the LNP government in Queensland. They had a look at the books. It was being sponsored by a state-owned electricity company. That company needed more money, and the state government said, no, this is a fool's errand and throwing good money after bad. So once they pulled out, the overseas backers lost confidence as well, and it's not going ahead. But we're still yet to hear from the federal government that they've got a plan B, or they even acknowledge that things are as dire as in fact they are.
Well, while we're talking about energy, the Energy Minister, Chris Bowen, announced a review into gas market regulations today.
And today I'm releasing the terms of reference and a consultation paper about making sure that Australian government policy holistically, instead of having three different mechanisms, holistically is looking at ensuring the efficient supply of gas to industrial users, to domestic users and to the energy system.
In basic terms, what's in this? What will it do?
Well, they're looking now at the supply of gas for the domestic market, and it's been like a slow freight train coming, that there's a shortage in the domestic market and something needs to be done about it. To a large extent, the government has hid behind the hope that a hydrogen fuel will become available and it will replace the need for gas. But it's now obvious that's not going to happen, so there needs to be an urgent effort to increase the domestic stocks. The Energy Minister there is saying he's going to have a review into all the policy. And the thing that can be drawn from it is it's likely that future developments will have to contain a domestic reservation, so they will have to supply gas to the domestic market. But the trick is to get those projects off the ground.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, but how many times do we see reviews and nothing happens afterwards? Graham, thank you so much for your time.